The call came while I was still in my car, engine ticking as it cooled. The party music faint behind the restaurant doors. 6 missed calls. Then a voicemail. My wife's voice. Thin. Cracked. Please come back. Something's wrong. I watched my hands on the steering wheel. Steady. Pale. Useful. A few hours earlier, her mother had stood at the head of the table. Champagne glass raised like a verdict. 54 candles. 54 witnesses. She smiled at me when she said it, as if we shared a joke. Starting today, your $5,500 paycheck and all future bonuses go to the family fund. If you disagree, don't come back. Laughter rippled. Approval. Heads nodding. I whispered, "You're not serious." My wife nodded beside her. Didn't look at me. So I stood. Chairs scraped. Silence bloomed. I left without another word. Now they were calling in a panic. I didn't answer. I sat there, breathing slow, feeling something detach inside me. A clean break. The kind surgeons envy. I knew then this wasn't about money. It never is. I drove home and poured a drink I didn't touch. The apartment smelled different. Not wrong. Just rearranged. Like someone had been careful. Her laptop was open on the table. A budgeting spreadsheet. Tabs labeled Family Fund. Emergency. Future. Future is a word people use when they've already decided yours. I clicked. Transfers. Regular. Precise. Starting months ago. My paycheck rerouted in fractions. Like a slow bleed no one notices until they're dizzy. I felt stupid for not seeing it earlier. The late nights. The sudden interest in my bonuses. The way she'd started saying we when she meant them. Her mother wasn't the mastermind. She was the mouthpiece. There were messages too. Not romantic. Administrative. Cold. Between my wife and someone saved as M. Schedules. Appointments. Payments. One line stuck. He can't know yet. I closed the laptop. I told myself not to jump to conclusions. I told myself this was just money. Control. A family that treated me like a revenue stream. But denial is loud. The truth whispers. And I had learned to listen. I didn't confront her when she came home. I asked how the party ended. She said it was a disaster. I nodded. I kissed her cheek. She smelled like someone else's perfume. Subtle. Intentional. I started small. Phone records. A prepaid line tied to my credit card. Used twice a week. Always the same number. Always late. I followed the transfers. A holding account. Then out again. Rent. Medical bills. Childcare. Childcare. My breath stayed even. My face neutral. I've always been good at that. I pulled my tax documents. Compared timelines. Compared dates. Conception windows are math problems pretending to be miracles. I ordered a DNA kit and mailed it from my office. Not for me. For the boy in the photos I found buried in her cloud backup. A toddler with her eyes. My hairline. Captioned, almost 3. The kit came back inconclusive without a direct sample. Of course it did. So I went further. I hired someone. Quiet. Efficient. Worth every dollar she thought she already owned. The report was clean. Simple. Brutal. The boy wasn't mine. But he was hers. And the men she'd been paying? Her ex. The one she said was ancient history. The one who couldn't get his life together. He'd found religion. And leverage. I slept that night beside her, listening to her breathe. Wondering how long she'd been practicing the lie. I waited until Sunday dinner. Her mother set the table like a boardroom. Everyone in their seats. The fund discussed like doctrine. I placed an envelope beside my plate. I didn't raise my voice. I slid it across to my wife. Inside, the report. The photos. The transfers mapped like arteries. She opened it. Color drained. Hands shook. Her mother leaned in. What is this? I met her eyes. Calm. Almost bored. An audit. My wife started to cry. Loud. Messy. Real this time. It was supposed to be temporary, she said. He needed help. I was going to tell you. I nodded. Of course she was. The room felt smaller. Like truth compresses air. I stood. I agreed to the family fund, I said. Just not the way you thought. I handed her mother a second envelope. Legal documents. Divorce filings. Fraud claims. A lien on the holding account. Freezes already in effect. Her smile collapsed. A lifetime of control evaporating in seconds. You can't do this, she said. I shrugged. I already did. I turned to my wife. She reached for me. I stepped back. The paycheck ends today, I said. So does my silence. I walked out while they argued behind me, voices overlapping, alliances shattering. No explosions. Just entropy. I moved into a smaller place. Cleaner. Quieter. My money stayed where it belonged. So did my thoughts. They tried calling for weeks. Apologies. Explanations. Blame. Passed like a disease. I never answered. Power isn't loud. It doesn't gloat. It withdraws. Sometimes the greatest revenge isn't taking something back. It's making sure they never touch you again. I sleep well now. And I don't look back.